Hi, I'm John Cole. Welcome to 10 Houses to 10 Bags. In this space, I just want you to come in and hear a few stories. I want to tell you how my journey unfolded and how I ended up in a homeless shelter. After owning 10 houses, I ended up in a homeless shelter with 10 bags. So I'd like to share that story. I'd also like to share some tips, things that I learned along the way. So come on in. You're welcome to just come, grab a cup of tea, cup of coffee. Let's talk, let's share. I'd like to tell you my story. I'd like to tell you some other stories, some inspiring stories along the way, so that you feel like you're not alone. In this season, I feel led to share my story, share the story of those who've crossed my path, so that you don't feel alone, as well as share tips and tools that will help you along the way. Things that I use, things that were used by others in similar situations. I am seeing so many, especially women over 50, who are having to rebuild, rebrand, and recreate streams of income in this season. And so as a 57-year-old woman who's seen some hard times, I just want to sit and talk, just sit and visit and share my story, just share so that we can have a dialogue. And I feel led in this season to do this. It is new to me. And so I hope that I improve along the way, but I hope that you'll show me some grace as I am my intention is to help. And so I hope that I can share some things of value with you and inspire, encourage, and even pray for you so that you can continue moving. It was difficult. The battle was not easy. Along the way, I needed prayer. I needed suggestions. I needed just inspiring stories just to help me to continue going. There were some days where it was moment by moment, some days day by day, and during the good times, it was week by week that I was able to put one step before the other and keep moving. I have shed many, many tears along the way, but I'm so grateful for my journey. It was a tough journey, but in the process, through all of the suffering, through all of the hardships, my character changed. Who I am today is because of that journey. And I'm very grateful. I'm very thankful. I feel like I'm stronger than I've ever been because of everything that I've gone through. And so I'm just at peace in this season because I've made it through a lot and I'm not easily shaken at this point. So I'm very, very grateful for that. And so I'm hoping, my intention is to help. And I know that my story may be able to help someone. If it helps one person, then I believe I've done what I've been called to do. I am walking in my purpose by just simply being a messenger, just simply being a storyteller. So I hope that you can understand where I'm coming from and be able to have someone to relate to if you are experiencing hard times. Homelessness is not for the faint at heart. And I hope that some of you will gain insight as to how it happens, because many of us are just one paycheck away from homelessness. And so I hope that we will all have more compassion for one another. And even in my case, I had misconceived notions, I guess I would say, that I thought originally when I saw homeless people, I thought that it was drugs or alcohol that had them in the street. But I realized that people from all walks of life, all educational levels, it could happen to any of us. Illnesses, divorce. Divorce was a catalyst for me that started my downward spiral through depression and just hard times and things changing quicker than I could rebound, quicker than I could rebuild. And so I really believe that I've learned a lot in this process, and I'd really like to be able to share. I actually feel led to share. I feel that in this season, I have a duty to share certain things. And because if I can make somebody else's journey easier, then that's really what I'd like to do. So grab a cup of tea, a cup of coffee, and let's share. And just come on in as if we're sitting across the table from each other, just sharing stories. I enjoy sharing my journey because if it helps just one, then I've done what I needed to do today. And so I would like to just let you know how I went from being a real estate broker with 10 properties. My specialty was investments, and how I lost everything, how it was a downward spiral through depression. And in the end, it led to me being in a homeless shelter, the very homeless shelter that I used to go to donate clothing and various different household goods. Little did I realize that that would end up being where I lived for a year. I went through the program. I ended up in a transitional apartment, and basically I went from those 10 bags and started rebuilding my life, rebranding, recreating streams of income, and I'm still in process. But I just felt led to share with you while I'm still in process so that I could share the journey with you just like I would with my girlfriends. I just want to have a dialogue and share stories, encourage, motivate one another. It's so needed right now. And so if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. But I'm hoping that this will be a safe space to just share what's going on, how you're feeling, because the battle's real. The battle's tough. I have shed many, many tears. I have had to pick myself up off the floor after hours of crying because I never imagined that this would be my life, that I would wander from place to place, that I would end up being abused and misused in some of the places where I stayed, where I thought those people were my friends, where I thought those women were my friends. And you learn a lot about people as you go through this type of journey, as you go through hardships. You get, because people can't hide who they are 24/7. So when you live with them, you see who they are at their core. I am grateful. I am thankful for all of the lessons and blessings that I've learned along the way. I am grateful and thankful for everyone who opened up their door to me. And I know it was the hand of God. And so I am just so grateful. My faith has increased like never before. I've learned things that I never thought that I would have to learn. And I'm just in awe of the powerful women that I've met along the way, the strength of these women that I've met along the way, the perseverance. I've learned perseverance from watching others as well as from everything that I've gone through. My character has changed. I'm not who I was when I started this journey, and it's been over a decade that it took me to get to this point of rebuilding. And I'm hoping that it won't take you as long as it took me to rebuild. So if there's anything I can do to assist, to help by encouraging, motivating, sharing tools and tips, that's why I am here. That's why I started this channel, so that I could be of use to help out others, and especially those who are over 50. I'm 57. Little did I realize that this is, what I would go through, that this would be my journey, my story, that this would be my testimony. But at the same time, I'm very grateful, very thankful. I'm in awe of the things that I've learned along the way. I am in awe of the triumphant women that I've met along the way and their stories. I am just amazed by the resilience of some people. And I'm in awe of everything that's happening right now that I see at my current temporary position. I see a lot of people who come in, especially those over 50 who are struggling to find jobs in this new season of life. And they never thought that they would be looking for a new job, a new career, just something to put food on the table and keep a roof over their heads. And it's just kind of sad to see the fear, the confusion, the struggle. The struggle's real, and been there. I've walked it. So I'm thankful that I'm able to share, sometimes one-on-one, to grab someone and pray for them, even though I'm not supposed to. I'm grateful for where I've been and where I'm going. But in this season, I'm trying to rebuild and rebrand. And so I would like to welcome you in so that you can join me so that you can see what God is doing. His hand has been upon me the entire time, and I'm very grateful, very thankful. If I had 10,000 tongues, I could not thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ enough. My relationship with God has changed in the process. My faith has grown in the process. Learning to walk on water with childlike faith it's been a part of my journey, a big part of my journey. My daily walk with the Lord has been amazing. It's been tough, but amazing. I am hoping to share bit by bit, piece by piece. Hope you'll show me some grace since this is new to me. But my intention is to share. I realized I'm sharing one-on-one where I am, but I know that there are many others from everything that I've seen on a daily basis. The sheer number of people coming in, needing help dealing with unemployment, needing help dealing with trying to find a job, some of them not having the technical skills, the computer skills needed for this new season. So there's a lot, and people who thought they had enough to retire for whatever reason, losing everything and having to literally start over at this stage of life is really tough. And so I would really like to just begin this journey, share this journey as if we're sitting across the table having a cup of tea or coffee. Just sharing, dialoguing, conversing, encouraging, and sharing how to make it through day by day, moment by moment, because some days it was moment by moment. And so for any of you who want to give up, I have endured for a long time. I've walked in faith for a long time. And if you just keep moving, God will show up where you are. And so if I say nothing else, it's like He will meet you where you are. And I hope that you will have enough faith to continue to walk through, to press through, knowing that if you keep walking, you'll make it. And to have hope, to dream again. If you stop dreaming, start dreaming again. Set goals again. And start working towards those goals. And we can do it together. And so things will just unfold each time I come before you. I will let the Lord lead. I will open my mouth and I will let Him fill it. And so I hope that I've shared something that's touched your heart, because that's what I intend to do, is just simply share my heart with each and every one of you. And so let's I'll come before you as the Lord leads, just to share what He's placed on my heart, to share from my journey, from my manuscript, from my story, and where I'm going from here. And I'm unfolding and writing as I go. So you will have a seat at the table to see what the Lord is doing and how He's doing it. And I look forward to getting to know each of you as if we are sitting before one another, having a cup of tea or a cup of coffee together. So I look forward to speaking with you next time and sharing more about being 57 and underemployed as I rebuild, as I rebrand and recreate my streams of income with you, sharing your journey as well, and letting me know what you're doing as well. I hope that I can be of help, and I hope that I can be of encouragement, and most importantly, I hope that I can pray for each and every one of you. So I'm Jonquil. Welcome. This is 10 Houses to 10 Bags. Look forward to talking to you again soon.